Black History Month. February is Black History Month in the U.S. Black History Month celebrates Black history. A group started Black History Month. This group is named ASLA. ASLA stands for the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. Black History Month has a theme. A theme is an idea the month will focus on. ASLA chooses the theme. They choose a different theme every year. The theme for 2022 is about Black health. People can celebrate Black History Month. They can celebrate by learning about Black doctors. Some Black doctors lived long ago. These doctors include Dr. James Mccune Smith and Dr. Rebecca Crumpler. Dr. James Mccune Smith was born in 1813. Dr. Smith went to medical school in Scotland. Then he worked as a doctor in the U.S. He was one of the first Black doctors in the U.S. Dr. Smith worked in New York City, New York. So he was working at a time where there were not a lot of colleges for African Americans in the U.S. That's probably why he had to go abroad. Dr. Smith opened a doctor's office in New York City. He opened a pharmacy there too. Dr. Smith was also a teacher, an author, a speaker, and more. Dr. Smith wrote articles about medicine. Dr. Rebecca Crumpler was born in 1831. She became a doctor in 1864. Dr. Crumpler was the first Black woman doctor in the U.S. Let me repeat that one more time. She was the first Black woman doctor in the U.S. Dr. Crumpler worked in Massachusetts and Virginia. She helped many people who were sick. Dr. Crumpler was an author too. Dr. Crumpler wrote a book. The book is about the health of women and kids. The book is about Dr. Crumpler's life too. She wrote about why she became a doctor. February is Black History Month in the U.S. The 2022 theme is about Black health. People can celebrate Black History Month. They can celebrate by learning about Black doctors. Would you like to celebrate Black History Month? 365. ASLA started Black History Month. ASLA chooses the Black History Month theme. ASLA was started in 1915. It has headquarters in Washington, D.C., and ASLA has many events to celebrate Black history. The U.S. is our place in the news. February is Black History Month in the U.S. The U.S. is a country in North America. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the U.S. Canada is north of the U.S., and Mexico is south of the U.S. This week, we have a recipe for healthy hummus logs. To do this, we're going to need garbanzo beans, lemon juice, cumin, olive oil, celery sticks, diced red peppers. We'll need some feta cheese, and we'll also need our blender. To do the recipe, you're going to put the garbanzo beans, the lemon juice, and the cumin and olive oil into the blender. You're going to put the lid on your blender, and then you're going to blend it. Next, you'll use a spoon to scoop the hummus inside each of your celery sticks. And here's the fun part. You can then sprinkle it with feta and peppers. And then, yes, we get to eat it. Knock, knock. Who's there? School. School who? School to be a doctor. Like, it's cool to be a doctor. So funny, these jokes. They get me every time. I have a joke. Tell me, who helps a ship when it gets sick? I don't know who. A doctor. Like you dock your ship. So funny. All right, guys. This week we learned about several different things. We learned about health. We learned about the first doctors that were African American. We learned that they wrote stories. We did not learn about a satellite this week, though. We did learn that sick people sometimes need help if you get sick, and you can go to a doctor. And we learned about Black History Month. We learned it happens in the U.S. with doctors, and there's a theme every single time. It's in February. We celebrate it, and people write books. How cool is that? Well, I hope you're with me next time when we learn about what's going on News to You. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your day.